Check 1, 2, 3. Okay. Whoa! Sass is back. Oh my god. Hi, Cod. Who's this? I know this crazy face stuffed in your face. New phone. So you don't remember what I look like? Does this work? Is this working? Am I live? Show player. Show player. Show player. Show player. Yeah, okay. Whoa. I'm just going to do this. It's just you and me, Cod. It's just the two of us. Just the two of us. We can make it if we try. Just the two of us. You and I. Just the two of us. Eating cheese and drinking wine. Aw, that's so... I believe you, and I appreciate that you say that, because I think the problem, I think about it. The problem was that streaming, oh my God. So you are just waking up. I'm like, oh my God, you gotta go back to bed. What have you been programming? It's a shit. You know why? So here's the thing. When you have an emotional load on your life, streaming is emotionally demanding. And I didn't have the emotional strength to deal with my life, and I just didn't have enough juice. Wow. So you must have been really successful. Let me look at your channel. I'm going to go check out your channel. Are you like some kind of Uber? 7,000 followers? Holy pantloads. You're epic. That's incredible. When did you last stream? 5 days ago. Hundreds. You're huge, Cod. Oh my God. Wow. That's crazy. You finish this middleware, set up a Web3 user system, connect it to a game. Oh, well, that's fun. I've been working for a contractor, or I'm a contractor working for a game company in LA, and I get to do systems, OAuth and backend and APIs, and I like that. It's been wonderful, and the team that I work with are amazing, and it's a small company, and it's been actually quite a joy. But yeah, streaming is killer, isn't it? And you did it 10 times me. I mean, 8,000 viewers. The highest viewer count I ever had was 129, and that was because a German streamer, Garrett, did a Twitch Sings voice singing competition or song competition, singing competition, and he had a phone number. I phoned him for a gag, and then I sang one of my songs, and it was crazy. You did a subathon. You hated your life. What kind of things were you streaming? What did you have going on? Schrodinger's Game Cat. Good afternoon, variety streaming. Um, yeah, I guess it's kind of a thing to do, right? Welcome back, Schrodinger. Or Game Cat. I think Game Cat suits you better. Sorry for the spam. Just chatting. Some of the spam. Oh, thank you. That's crazy. God. Yeah, I mean, when I was streaming, I don't even know, man. You're more expert than me now. I just, well, I mean, like this. This was the funny part. I just did. No, I'm glad that you're here. Do you want me to sing you a song, Cod? Do you want me to? Would that make your day better? I appreciate you. You like watching people? Well, I know that's kind of what happens. People, and some people, like being watched. If they have something to do that they think they do fun, then yeah, you're like, yeah, watch me do this thing. It's kind of a playground mentality. Hey, Mom, watch me swing. Wait, Mom, look, watch me walk around in a circle. Play X game 10 hours to earn for, but I I did add up how much money I made from the meat and potatoes, mostly the first year of streaming. I think I added it up to $1,000 of value, maybe $400 in money, but or maybe $300 in money and about $700 in games. People gave me games. And they paid me in gifts, which is a pretty awesome payment, ultimately, because you get to play them. It's kind of fun. And the conversations. And the conversation. Schrodinger, what do you do? Considering that it's just the three of us. Cod, meet Schrodinger. Schrodinger, meet Cod. You are my two viewers. And the three of us, all three of us. Show player, pause, hide player. Schrodinger just showed up in my channel last week, 4 days ago, because in anticipation of the album, I have been streaming on Mondays and Tuesdays to try to. Well, let's put it this way: I am not a marketing genius. I am a marketing idiot. You had 18,000. What? So you're way down. Everybody unfollowed you? Yeah, I fixed it. It didn't work. I fixed it on Friday. It is nice, isn't it? The cold weather. Yeah, the bot still works. I actually I love it. It's only been like about 3 weeks that I check out a link. Oh, did you message me something? I don't know what commands are actually still active. Like my lights, I don't have the lights in control right now because I could probably resume it because. Ooh, what's this? Ooh, this is a screenshot? What am I looking at? Oh, I clicked the wrong link. Oh, you're kidding me? That's crazy. Good for you. That's crazy. You're famous, man. You're like you're a superstar. I'm not even following you. I'm gonna have to follow you now. There you go. Now you got 7,701. So you just stopped, eh? Oh, we got another one. It's KP Pollux. KP, how you doing, man? How have you been? Have you been? I know it's so nice. I'm actually like my heart is pounding, and you guys are. It's been a couple days. Are you still streaming or doing anything? What have you been doing? Let me check you up. You have hundreds of followers.
Of Uber Eats orders are on time.
5 months ago.
But occasionally, something unpredictable.
Hey, who the hell is Al Capone here? Followed me whenever,
Make it right.
like a million
with
years
3
ago.
months of $0 delivery fee.
Oh, I
Follow
got my
age
fireplace,
for
man. Yeah, Bill. So, okay, guys, like the things that Bill said about SpaceX having a
That's not
permanent
you.
Starship.
Get out of my face. KP! Oh my god! Oh, here, let's just do this. Follow age. Who the hell is Kale Bromy? Yeah, you've been following forever. It says I first followed, but that was actually your first followed date. It puts the wrong name. I have to fix it. I'm silly. I'm a silly ghost. Did you get my spam, KP? I'm going to call you KP. I don't know what your username is. I know. Well, the thing is that it makes it a lot easier to follow somebody when they leave for multiple years at a time. That was a long time ago. I tried to convert it into printing off years and everything, but then I knew that I'd have to take into account leap days, and I just was like, no, I'm not doing it. I didn't want to. Oh, I've lost a couple more follows. So I was down. I was at 1207, and I've actually lost 10 followers from just spamming my message in the last hour. Yes. People are like, I don't want to listen to your shitty music, you rotten person. 1200. Everybody, all my followers. Maybe 1150, something like that. I don't know. Because there's like about 50, maybe about 30 spam accounts that are banned.
400 franla beraber en sevdiğim aboneler sen kanalına hoş geldin Şabacığım. Nasılsın?
I'm
Nasıl
hearing
gidiyor?
voices again.
Evet. Geldik. Nereye geldik?
The hell? You don't want that. No, I don't. Maybe. I don't know. It was just another window. I closed it. Stop watching me! You don't have to do that. A voice is a voice. You're verified. I'm not verified. I'm not even here. I'm not really real. So, well, God, yeah. And KP, oh my God, how nice. I want to play something for you. What should I play? I want to play something. None of it is real. Oh. None of it's real. So, tomorrow, that's the whole point of this, is I'm just making stupid noise. I learned something. And so the link page for this, the Here Now link that's in everybody has the link. I don't have to say, do you have the link? Because you have the link. I know you have the link. I sent it to you. But tomorrow it should light up with all of the streaming services because it goes live tomorrow. So, or maybe even 4 o'clock today. I don't know. But it's on Spotify and Amazon and YouTube and everywhere. So, yes, it's available. It'll be available on every streaming system. Thank God the magic of modern distribution. You know, it's just like boom, puts it all out everywhere. So here's the fun part. What would help me, if you guys want to help me and you aren't angry about the spam, is if you listen to at least one whole song. Optimally, you would listen to the whole album front to back multiple times. But in truth, if you listen to one song, that's amazing. I think that's awesome. But what I've learned is that a single song, if it gets 300 streams on Spotify, I make $1. So that's the goal. If I can make $1 from this little endeavor, that would be huge. Huge! I mean, so huge. I can't even believe it. How do you find... well, you can't until tomorrow because it's my first album. So, unfortunately, I've learned some things. And now that I've learned them, they will be relevant next time, perhaps. But when you release an album, the miner... Who is the miner? 800 days ago. There is a way. There is a way. I don't know how optimal it is to do. I've tried it, and I was so confused that I never actually released anything about it. But I could... I have this, a pre-save for Spotify. If you want to try this, okay? And tell me if it works, if you do it, Cod. Because, on the link page, the sassafras.herenow.com page, that is where all of the links will be available. And you can follow me everywhere and do all of that stuff. Like I think I have 3 followers on Twitch or Twitter. I deleted all of my social media. I had a real mental health crisis, if you want to call it anything. Oh, you followed me. Thank you, Cod. You're so nice. So how many people do I have? I have like 10. Wow. Did it work? Okay. I clicked it and it made me sign up for things, and I don't know. I just agreed and just to test it, but I don't have anywhere to share that, and it gets confusing. So here's the thing. So if you are a musician and you have a Spotify artist ID, which I won't have until tomorrow, but if you have one, then you can you could pre-order pump it because I don't have one. It doesn't come into tomorrow. Once I have it, then I can have singles and I can release things in advance. I should have done it differently. I should have released just a single and then done the other thing. I don't know. Should have done it differently is the way I should have done it, but I didn't know, and it had an album, and it was, I don't know what I'm doing. So my next big spam thing I'm going to do is I'm going to email everybody. I'm going to email everybody that I know. And I'm going to text everybody that I know on my text. And I'm going to... what is this? Where did you get this thing? What is this? You're lovely. I love you. Thank you, God. You're so sweet. Toshiminyo. Holy crap pants. 2,000 days ago? Who are you? Holy shit pants. I think you have... That's crazy. Getting the gang back together. Get the band back together. I'm already overheating in my thing, so hopefully I don't accidentally expose myself here taking this off. I think you deserve a song. What was the YouTube thing you sent me? You bought my album? You're so lovely. You know what? Honestly, though, you have you have YouTube. Oh, goody. Like, subscribe. Just vote the hell out of you. I think you want a song. Am I right, chat? Oh, yeah, we're supposed to talk to chat like it's this huge endeavor, whereas I always view chat as specific song. What is song? What does that do, KP? What is exclamation song? Oh, that's just an instruction. Okay. What do you want me to play? Here's the thing, just as an aside, I'm only playing my music. I'm not playing covers of other people's songs because that just kind of defeats the purpose. But will you stop it? The music, the jukebox of the bot is disabled at this moment in time. So if those are actual commands that the bot has, then they're not working. The music is shuffled. You know what I'll do? I will playlist repeat. I hope you like the songs. I won't play those ones. I'll play an old one. I'll play Rain because that was one that I used to play, and I was hearing the programming streams. Well, you should never give up, Tosh. Giving up. I mean, I tried to give up. I'm going to be very honest when I talk on these streams, I think. But you missed the bot streams. Well, that's interesting. So here's having been I've come back online now a couple times in the past month in anticipation of this record. I actually thought I had deleted my Twitch account, but apparently you can't. You can only deactivate it. So I reactivated it by accident and discovered that I still had all of these wonderful people. And yeah, I went into as dark a place as I could go. Yeah, sucks. Sucks to be me. I know, I'm a horrible bitch. I was leaving everything behind. Everything. It has been a very, very, very rough couple of years, Cod. It's been very hard. I've gone through what I would consider a lot. I didn't know what I built. I was at a playground and I played with a bunch of wonderful people, and then I fell apart. So you understand the fell apart part. I mean, I really fell apart. I mean, I've gone through a gender transition. I am fully legally female now. Had a divorce, had dog attacks and car accidents, and here we are, the other end of the stick, and there's poo on it. Oh. I'm just one of those people who didn't really care about how much I passed or not. And here I am. Blobbity blah blah blahing. Thank you. You can judge. I mean, what's it gonna do? Okay, I'm judged. I've judged myself harsher than anybody else can, so okay, which is working? Is this working? Can you hear that? Check, 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 check. Check, check, check. Everything is functioning quietly. I wasn't live. I'm not going to be live till tomorrow. But Cod convinced me. Sass is back. Oh my God. It's so sweet. Hey God, hässlich. Ah, das ist schön. Mein Gott. Mein Gott. Das ist wirklich. Look at you play guitar and people come. It was kind of the right decision. I have to agree in some capacity because I'll tell you a story because of course it's a just chatting stream. So I discovered this game a few months ago, a little while ago, and I've only played it 16 times, 16 sessions. It's called 1 Hour, 1 Life, which you may have heard of. It's a paper doll, top-down, Don't Starve-esque like game, survival game, but it's a persistent state online world, and you're born to another player as a baby, and you can't do anything, and you live for 60 minutes. Every minute is a year of your life, and at 60 minutes you die. End of story. Nothing you can do about it. And in those 60 minutes, you have to survive. It's a survival game, and you start off naked, and you got to figure everything out. And of course, everything builds on everything else. You got to handcraft everything. So within a single lifetime, you can really only do so much. You have to worry about food and comfort and all the other nonsense, but really only have so much time. And if you're born female, between 14 and 40 minutes, you're a viable baby maker. So other players who log into the game are your babies, and then you give them a name, and you have to take care of them for 3 minutes until they are on their own, and hopefully you've given them some stuff so they can survive, and then off they go. And I've only survived to 60 years old 14 times. But the point is, it moved me so much because that life that you get in this game is so fleeting, and you can do so little in it. You know, I'll shear some sheep. Lucky me. Oh my God, it was like you can do so little in your time, and I think it helped crack my egg of hiding away from the world, because we're here to help each other, because then we're gone. And if you don't do that, then why were you here in the first place? If you were here to just like better your own situation, well, your situation is temporal. You're just going to be gone. So there's no situation to improve. The only situation you can improve is the situation for everyone else. And the everyone else is everyone else that comes after you, not necessarily even the people who are there at the same time, because they should be thinking about what they're going to do for the people who aren't there. Like, it's always a pay it forward thing. And it kind of impacted me substantially, I'd have to say. So, it helped. But this album and all of the music I've been writing, that helped me more, to be honest, because I needed something to break the dam of emotional constipation, and the music was there, and I just leaned into it, and I felt like, so I think I wrote a good album. I think I did. I think it's really nice music, and I hope you like it if you listen to it. And it's meant to be listened first to last. Like, you listen, I'm imagining making a video, but I don't know how. So it's like a 22-minute long music video of the whole album, because I see it as a story of an astronaut on Earth and looking at Earth and beautiful pictures of Earth, and then they take off to go to the moon, and then they're floating in space, and then they get beyond and they travel off into La La Land. So there's a visual trajectory that the whole album takes in my mind that I would like to put into video terms, and then put the music to it. But I don't know how. Anyways, I'm gonna sing the first song on the album because it's nice, and I think it's probably appropriate for our reunion. And I'm going to do this proper again tomorrow, but this is just a chatting thing, so we're just chatting. I thank you guys for coming again. You're just really heartwarming. Okay. So the first song on the album is called A Love Song, which I played for you guys many times, but this time it's on the record, and I kind of did a good job of it. I think there's mistakes even there because I make mistakes and I can't fix that about me. So, but in the meantime, yeah, I'll just shut up. You deserve a love song so divine, one to link your heart to mine. Let the notes ring true, let them speak to you, tell you what you mean to me. It should lift you up when the world tries to bring you down. Draw out the sun after the rain. It should keep you warm when outside feels so cold. Remind you of my embrace. I love you, love you, love you. I surely do. You are always on my mind. It is you I aim to please, so I get down on my knees. Please take my promise to be yours. It should lift you up when the world tries to bring you down. Draw out the sun after the rain. It should keep you warm when outside feels so cold. Turkish listeners would be fun. Sure, let's translate it to Turkish. Sounds like fun. So that's a song that's on the record. All right, chat. Am I on like slow chat or in slow mode or something? The happy part, of course, that I know. Sorry, I apologize. Everyone who's here, Serena and Lana Ray and the Minor, you guys for showing up or leaving, whatever the case may be. I appreciate your showing up to find out why you got spammed. It was me. I did it. I'm sorry. I have no excuse. I'm just a marketing whore. Just wanted you to hear about my record. That's it. That's it. I'm guilty. I'm sorry. So you have the link. The link goes to my link page. Somebody they listened and watched 3 years ago started streaming. Yeah, that's not weird. People are weird. They come back and go, "Who's this? I don't remember following you. Who the hell are you? Get out of my brain. I just want to play Fortnite. It's the only thing that matters. Fortnite, season 1000. I know, it sounds silly, because it is. So yeah, I don't know. I want to do a music streams, kind of. I think that's on my YouTube, because I'm dual streaming, so it's on YouTube as well, is where I persist the videos, because I can't be an affiliate, because I rejected it on Twitch. Plus they have their funny rules about what they have the copyright to or performance rights to for the first 24 hours. And so I was like, I'm not going to I can't hand off the keys to that. Stick it to the man. No, I was accepted as an affiliate. And then on day 2, I called them back and said, cancel it. I don't want this. And the reason was because I signed it up, and I think KP was there, or Quatley, somebody was here, Mosk, one of my friends, and they said, oh, play me a song. And so I did, and people were so nice. They were like, oh, that's so beautiful. And they gave me bits. They gave me like 55 bits and $1.10, 110 bits. So I had like $1.55 or something like that. For a dollar, yeah. Somebody gave me $1 and somebody, or 100 bits, and somebody gave me 55. So I ended up with 155 bits on the first stream after I got affiliated, and for playing a song for a friend. And this wasn't a performance channel. This was an experimental science experiment channel. Like, I was just learning how this tech worked and was invading it like a technician. Like, how does this work? What are the wires? This time, I'm being a little bit more of a media whore. Okay, I'm being honest. I'm sorry. I wanted to play my music for you. Wanted you to hear my music. But I honestly, as well, there's been certain key people. One of the most key people was Graylee Rain, who just became the most wonderful friend. She's happily started streaming and doing her happy thing, but she stayed a friend. She kept in touch with me, and I just don't even understand that. When you hate yourself so much that you don't think anybody could like you, and they still keep coming forward and saying, no, you're clearly in a funny place. I don't agree with you with whatever you think. it helps, to be honest. It helps to tell the people that you think who might be suffering that you still think about them, that you still care about them, that they still matter. Because the worst lie that you keep telling yourself when you are in a dark place is that you don't matter. And it's so easy to believe that you don't matter because you're all by yourself. Nobody's looking out for you. Nobody's checking in. Nothing's happening. You're just alone. So you kind of believe it. I don't matter. I don't matter. So, Quatley is another one who sought me out, and it makes me cry. If I want to talk about it, I don't want to cry, so I'm not going to talk about it. But people reaching out, going, "Hey, I don't know where you're at, but I still think of you. You mattered to me," and that it actually helps temper the depression, the sense of hopelessness that you end up feeling. Means a lot. It means so much. So yeah, if you ever think you don't matter, if you don't think you matter and you tell someone else that they matter, then you matter. It's kind of like an instantaneous gift to yourself when you tell someone else that. So you guys matter a whole lot. Sorry for spamming you, but you matter. You are the people that I felt. So here's the thing. I'm not a mega corporation. Well, I am a corporation, but I'm not a mega corporation. I'm an irrelevant little one-person corporation. And I made some songs, and the people that are the first, anyone that I know personally are the people I'm telling. My family, my friends. I'm going to do the same spam to LinkedIn. So I have like 500 connections on LinkedIn. I'm going to spam them all. It's like, hey, you know me, and here's my blurb. Listen to my songs. Here's the link, blah, blah, blah. And because these are all people I worked with, but working in the games industry for 30 years, the industry is engineered to not ever keep people working together. You always are divided up and sent off in another way. You're always working with somebody else. Your projects are finishes, and then you're off somewhere else with different people. So you end up working with lots of people, but you don't end up working with the same people for year after year after year after year. And so that camaraderie that emerges from those kind of environments, it never emerges. You're just alone always. It sucks. It sucks ass. So, yeah. I'm not really whining about that. It's what it is. It's you kind of are attracted to it in some respect because you get your autonomy. You get to do your own thing. It's kind of a good thing. I don't know. Everybody's quiet. Everybody logged off. Did you join my Discord? Because I sent a link to it. Did you join? Code joined. Yes. Okay, here, let me go to my server to the welcome, and I will pick your name here, and I will give you a role. You're a listener. There you go. You got a jet. Okay, KP. I can do that, COD. KP, go to bed. It's nice to see you guys. Yes. I'll try. I'll make a note. That's what I do. Make notes. DM COD. There. I made a note. I won't forget. It's on my note. Okay, I think Zed Ultra is here, but he's being quiet. And if he is here, then I will... Oh, he left. Yeah, no, I know all about those types of things. I don't have that specifically. I think I'm anxiety. I do know I have whatever, agoraphobia, fear of crowds. I get super anxious if I'm in a crowd. I can be all goofy and extroverted, but if I'm in a crowd, I get super tense. Like I can't, it comes on so fast and sudden that I don't even recognize it. And then I want to hide. So like if there's a party, I always go into the kitchen or I wallflower. If I get into a conversation, I'll blow them open and I'll be like, what? Our wide arms and animated face, and I'll tell a story because I've got stories and I can speak without saying pull off some kind of happy bit of comedy, make somebody laugh. And then the energy it took to push away to create the social bubble of the presentation immediately collapses in on itself, kind of like the Gryffindor shield that protected the castle or whatever in Harry Potter, and the Dark Lord just comes in, and all of a sudden you got magic missiles raining down on your head, and what are you gonna do? Can you request music? Oh, no. You can't request music. You get to have me play music that I like, that I wrote, and that's the music you get stuck with. It's my music. No, well, I'm gonna play. Zed Ultra came in and then he left, sadly, but he loves this song, so I would play it for him to. Oh, I made up the music? I do that sometimes. I don't know if I have it in my head right now. Uh-oh, somebody messaged me. King Zeus. What? Is they still here? King Zeus, are you still in the chat? Hi, I'm Sass. Previously on ER, you followed me because you're a follower. I have used my bot to meticulously filter everyone who has ever visited this channel and are marked as follows. And so I spammed you with a message about the release of my album. So I apologize. If you are offended, please accept my apology. You can unfollow, and then you will never get it again. And we are hopefully at peace. If this has somehow egregiously affected your day, and things are going poorly now because you received a whisper from me, I'm really, really sorry. I released an album. It's right here. It's called To Be. It releases tomorrow, and I sent you a link to the link page for the album, and it has clips, and it has it will tomorrow have all of the links of all of the streaming services where it is available. So it's because you followed this channel, I figured I'd take advantage of that fact. Oh, okay. King Zeus wants to know about anything I do forever. That's the way it is. So there it is. You get my spam. But yeah, if you don't want my spam, then yeah, unfollow. And then you'll never get it again. I'm sorry. Okay, well, I'm going to play a nice song. It's called Rain. It's not a made up on the fly song. It's one of my old songs that I used to play a lot, and I still do because it's a really happy, nice song, and I really like it. And it makes me feel good if I'm feeling kind of crappy, which is often, so I play it to make me feel better. that's the way it works, right? You do what you do to try to make yourself feel better. And that way I don't have to talk so much, because it's better that I just play music, I think. As my dad used to say, particularly in the waning years of his life, I talk too much. Fall, wipe away the pain, give us a chance to get up, try again. Circle turns and life begins anew. Make me believe all the make-believe is true. And I hold my hands high to the rain. Yeah. Hear the patter of falling water. Feel the cool fall upon my face. Change comes over, thumping around me. Seems like life is at a gentler pace. And I hold my hands high to the rain. Yeah. So I sit here in this restful silence, watch the water falling out of space. Brings me back into myself now. Puts my heart and soul back into the place. And I hold my hands high to the rain. Hold my hands high to the hold my hands up, and I hold my hands high to the hold my hands up, and I hold my hands high to the rain. Out to the rain, out to the rain. Yeah, yeah, that was a song. So, anyways, as we continue this conversation I watch my follower count diminish. This is the anti-follow, anti-sub stream. I have lost 11 followers in the last hour. That's what you get for spamming me. Unfollow. I guess it's to be expected. Odie Games, yeah, they unfollowed. Tosh Minio, thank you for joining again. I'm sorry for the spam. That's what I'll say to everyone who complains. I'm sorry. Probably was a good thing to do a stream anyways, just to explain myself a little bit, just to say, things are going on and making a mess. But in the meantime, all right, chat. I just hope you guys like the songs. I think it's good music. I made good music. I'm happy with it. Excited to share. 10 hours a day. And now it's just us, those who are busy doing something else, and me, sitting here like a lump. I'll put my guitar down. Yeah, I don't know. What else do you want to talk about? Things. Oh, here's that. Well, I don't know. If I'm in your background and you can hear me, then I'll just keep talking. So the happy little story that I can relate today, and I'll repeat it again tomorrow, is the album cover. Do you see it? Do you see how there's like a spaceship and then a bunch of stuff and a planet? So I had this as an image in my head, and I asked a friend of mine if he would draw it, and he started working on it, and he was just going to do a pencil drawing of it. And then I was like, and it looks like this, and it's kind of like, and so I said, I know, I'll use Space Engineers, and I'll make it in Space Engineers. So this is my Space Engineers game, and this spaceship that's there is called the Cheese Hauler. It's my daughter and I built it. She designed it. She built it. I just fly it around. And so I put the ship there, and I put some boxes there, and I rotated them randomly, and I stuck the 2 and the B on the biggest box in the foreground. And I had a different screenshot because the sun is orbiting, right? And so it took me long enough to piss around with it until the sun had orbited and was now lighting it from that side, which looked way better. So I was like, oh, I like that. Anyway, so and so my friend who was going to draw it said, oh, you're going to get in trouble. You're going to get copyright notice violations. Don't do it. And so I said, well, I'll ask for permission. Oh, they'll never give it. So I emailed Keen Software House, and I said to their general names, like, album cover, request permission. I said, we made this thing and would love your permission to use your art. We made our own ship, but this is your art, and can I use it for my album cover? And I got an email back from the chief operating officer saying, absolutely, no problem. Let us know when the album comes out. Send us a copy, and we'll publish it on our own social media because we love it when people make things with our art. So yeah, it's Space Engineers. Right there. So, you work long enough in the games industry, you don't feel too scared to ask the game industry for favors. I didn't use any credentials. I just but yeah, no. So tomorrow, I know, aren't they awesome? So I'm going to message them on LinkedIn because that's where I'm connected to the guy now. But I'll email him and I'll say blah 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 album cover, beep, beep, boo, 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 and I'll post that in my little my Twitch or Twitter feed and make whatever blah bitty blah I can about it. But it's pretty exciting. I mean, that was a big win. The idea I have for my video for the whole album, actually, I want to use all of the different video games. I want to make the whole video out of video game machination kind of footage, which I think would be a lot of fun, you know? It would be a lot of fun. But I'd have to get everybody's permission. The credits will be, thanks, Clean Software House, thanks, whatever, company. To anyone joining the chat, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Please forgive me for spamming you. It's all on me. I did it. No one else. I spammed you. You have been marketed to by a marketing numbskull. If you are offended, please tell me and I will apologize. If you do not want to receive any spam from me ever again, because I might use it again one day if I come up with another album, then just unfollow. No harm, no foul, and we're all good. I hope. As it turns out, yeah, I'm getting pretty regular unfollows. Unfollow. I didn't get offered free drinks. Oh, well, I have some water in my water jug. So, yeah, it happens. Welcome, Dralith and Einfach. Simply a joy to have you visit. Sorry for spamming you. Didn't want to upset you. Just wanted you to hear my music. And you'd followed at some point. And you were in my follow list. And you were listed as somebody who's a viewer of the channel. So you feel welcome to be offended and to unfollow if you don't like that. Because, I don't know. This is the actual funny truth about being a grassroots nobody is you're the people I know. You're it. I don't know anybody. I don't have any big network of marketing network of getting the works out. And you know what? Actually, here's the funnier thing. And this one I actually did think about because I think about everything. I was doing my thing in Twitch, YouTube, whatever. I was hanging out. And you people, COD, whoever else is still here, I think it's just you, COD. I think everybody else are just kind of checking in to say, was I following this? I don't remember following this. This is horrible. I would never follow this. But apparently you did. And I would do my programming streams or my games or whatever. And so you're the people who took interest in my little universe. And I want to return that, is the way I think. That's how my brain works. So, you remember? Oh, a minor. The minor. I appreciate you guys coming back. It means a lot to me, like a crazy amount. Probably more than I'm letting on, but it's sehr schön. Für ganz alles in Deutschland. Willkommen. Gut zu haben dir. Or something like that. I don't know. My speaking skills perhaps have ebbed in the years that have passed. I keep waiting for some huge ban notice. Maybe there won't be a stream tomorrow. Maybe somebody will be super pissed and because there's probably going to be a fallout for the next couple of days. Because the last time I did a mass spam, I asked everybody to unfollow me because I have those kind of brain problems. And 150 people did. 150. No, maybe it was more than that. No, 250 people unfollowed when I asked people to unfollow specifically. Yeah, because of my own music. Wouldn't that be hilarious? But yeah, and then I got some people, they messaged me back. They says, no way, I'm not unfollowing. Nobody can make me touch that button. Yeah, I don't know. I'm actually pretty keyed up to mental health because I've had such poor quantities of it. And I've watched others that are dear to me also struggling. The massive, horrible struggle that all of humanity went through forced isolation and lockdowns. And it's still going on. And the people who think it should are fully and completely. There we go. We lost another one. Oh, that's so funny. The people who are still in charge of the world, locking people up out of fear. Not that we shouldn't be afraid of scary things, and we shouldn't take all the precautions necessary. But there is that whole thing that we only get so many days. Oh, another unfollow. Yay. This is actually kind of probably more productive than my other campaign of actually asking people. I actually ask them to take interest in something, and that provokes more unfollows than I don't know. You're sending me spam? Unfollow. I'm not interested in you. However, that's okay. It's a good vote nonetheless, because it means that those who stay, I can learn more about them. I don't have to divide my attention. Like the miner, for example. I don't know anything about the miner. Do I know anything about you at all? I will look at my notes. I have no notes. Do you program, miner? Are you a Bitcoin miner? Is that what your name was? Or are you a gamer who just likes mining games? An old viewer. So you use a cane? You wear glasses? You have a hearing aid? Are you old like me? If I wear my glasses, I can read the chat better. You used to edit my UI. What? Oh, my blue sassafras border? Is that what you're talking about? Wait a minute. Are you the one who made I'm trying to remember your other nickname. Nicknames. Oh my God, so many nicknames. No, you're not the person who actually made my channel art. I didn't resume using it because this is the art that's more important to me right now, and all of that fluff, I don't know. It drove a different kind of, just a viewer. You're not just a viewer. You code and you're old. That makes you all sorts of things. It makes you some kind of superstar in my mind. No, the miner is a coder. Coder, yes. Well, you made your own bathtub there, Billin. So you get to have whoever wants the bubble bath is going to join in. You're just going to have to deal with it. Hello, Rogue Girl. I used to work for a game company group under EA, and they called our group Rogue Planet. And I really hated that name at the time. God, that I hated. Just didn't identify with it at all. I kind of understand the metaphor now, but at the time, I did not. What the hell are you doing? What is that? How did you do that? Are these your weird little channel art things that you do? You make little... Wow. That is a heck of an emote. A guy in a bubble bath wearing sunglasses. I don't think I've ever gotten in a bathtub with sunglasses, but it does lead me to think that it would be fun. I don't have any emotes. I don't have anything. You probably have to watch commercials on my crappy channel. Unless you watch it from YouTube. YouTube will be uninterrupted. And I can read I can't read your YouTube chat on my bot because it's not connected up to YouTube at the moment. I haven't worked on that. Wow, you got lots of emotes. You're fancy. To anyone just popping in here, thank you for visiting. I'm Sass. I'm releasing an album tomorrow, and I spammed you if you were a follower of this channel with Whisper, with my bot, and I'm sorry for spamming you. Unfollow if you don't want to receive any more spam from me. If you don't want to hear me talk about anything or play any music or ever do anything again, you don't have to interact with my existence at all. I'm sorry you feel that way. I hope you have a lovely life. I think that's the worst part that I have learned about going through a rough time is that it's really a good sandblast to your... No, it's not a good. There's nothing good about it. Let me correct myself. It is a sandblast of the people and their connections to you. Like it just cleans it all up, such that those that wish to remain connected really do want that. And those who don't really didn't care, and they just vanish. And there's nothing wrong with that. It's okay. They should move on. We should move on. I think the internet is too sticky. We take an interest in something and we're kind of permanently on board with it, and we kind of permanently validate something by way of having liked it. Oh, that thing has been liked 1 million times. Oh, well, it must be really likable then, I guess, forever. And maybe the next day it's not that likable. I guess, there's some certain media personalities who certainly kick that can down the road. But I think the bigger problem is that long-term liking of things. I think we need to like things for a less amount of time and change it up, because otherwise we become systematic likers. We like things forever. And I don't. There's a lot of things I don't like anymore. We move on, right? Aren't we supposed to move on? I don't play with Play-Doh. It can be fun for a minute if you're playing with a kid and you can show them your Play-Doh tricks, but it's not like, ooh, I'm going to go to this afternoon, I'm going to go play with some Play-Doh. You have to let it go. You have to let go of some of those things. You don't keep your upvote on Play-Doh forever. At least tactically, in terms of what you do. But if you by virtue of not buying it anymore, not because it dries out and because the product itself wears out, you would have to buy more Play-Doh, and Play-Doh would know that there's still an active Play-Doh fan base because they're selling it still. But like a video, upvoting a video or following some channel, it doesn't last. What if the channel just stops broadcasting for years? and you're stuck on the follow list, and then the host of that channel spams you with their garbage spam. What are you going to do about that? What are you going to do then? Now, I don't know if there is anybody here that doesn't follow this channel. It's probably true. Maybe they're taking an interest in the babble. But I will post my little my little bot command, which links the album's link page coming out tomorrow. I'm just going to repeat myself. I'm like a total marketing whore. But you already received that whisper, so it's not news. But hopefully you visit it and you check out my songs, and hopefully you like the songs. The album is a love letter of sorts. I could play another song from it if you want. Cod Billin'. You're pretty much the only one talking to me, and Minor is just a viewer. You're not just a viewer. Because after all, what is it? Minor, you have a F, you're following the channel, so, you know. So yeah, I don't mind. I don't mind. I don't want to feel like I'm going to run. You're going to be leaving soon anyways. I will lack soon. I'm playing WoW. Oh. Okay, you go get a tea. I'll just sit here and look beautiful.
First, you'll have to unlock your device.
I will have to unlock my device to look beautiful, apparently. So here's the story, because that way I can kill some more minutes while you go to the loo and get your tea and do your thing, vacuum your house, wash your cat. So Code Billin will not be here for the next 15 minutes while they quickly go and do some chores. I'll tell the story in the meantime. So the story is, I wanted to learn a song by Big Wreck, Canadian guitar rock band. Very, very cool band. I'm a fan. And the song, it is in this tuning, which is just an amazing tuning. I love it. It's open B tuning, so it's really dropped. Normally people talk about how they're going to tune their guitars in drop D or whatever. This is drop B, baby. And it was really great because now I don't know if the mic is picking this up, but this guitar is a cheap plywood Japanese guitar that sounds amazing. And it has this really cool thing. It has an extra fret right at the first fret. So like F chords, or that first fret chords, they just really sound good. Anyway, so I tried learning this song, and then I was like, okay, yeah, that's fine. I'm not going to sing it or do anything with it, but what could I do with that tuning? Because it's such a pretty tuning. It's kind of like somebody, if you're an artist and somebody hands you a bunch of particular colored pencils or whatever, so make something with that. And then you take on the challenge. So I kind of was like, what can I do with this? And so I ended up writing about 35 songs, 35 ideas. I came up with 35 musical ideas, and I whittled it down to about 12-ish good ideas. And then I started recording them, and I got 6 of them done. And my musical collaborator, drummer friend that I made, we kind of agreed. I was like, well, let's just release the 6. Let's release what we've done. Because, golly, they sound good. So let's just go with that. And so we did, and that was what we did. And now it's coming out, and it's so exciting. I can't even believe it. It has been 30 years since I've recorded and released an album. So I feel pretty good about that. Uh-oh. What's happened? Have I been banned? I've been reported. Let's take a moment. So the YouTube channel is still showing me, but I've been banned on Twitch. How comical. What do I do now? Oh my God, you guys. How do I get in touch with? Wow, I blew it! And I've nuked my channel. How do I get my channel back? How to contact Twitch about ban. And go to in order to appeal, go to appeals. In order to appeal, go to our appeals. Sent will not begin. To resubmit an appeal, log into the appeals with the Twitch account you wish to appeal. You still be accessed if the account is assigned. Select the portion of the appeal. Enforcement and will be included. Information will be private. After your appeal is submitted, you receive anything pending. When your appeal is reviewed, we notify the status of your appeal. Okay, so appeal. Log in. Indefinite suspension, botted or automated account. Tell us why things. I sent out a whisper to all my followers regarding my album release. I am so sorry. It will never happen again. I did not mean to offend anyone. Please forgive me. My account is not a bot account. I am a human. Submit appeal. Okay. So, although I'm still broadcasting to YouTube, I don't know. I guess I've just blown it big time, which is exciting. Always exciting to know that you've completely botched it. Somebody sure was fast. They reported me instantly. Wow. Nothing like making friends, influencing people. Let's just turn off Twitch then, I guess. Have a good night.